Hey guys, this is Chrasilis, and today I'm going to be doing another dual com with special guest Broccoli. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you guys remember him from the hour-long commentary we did before. I know it was a little bit ridiculous, but this time is not going to be so crazy. We're just going to be playing one level together, talking about whatever. So that's it. So anyway, let's get right into it. So you were talking about that Pagani Huayra. Tell me more about it. I didn't actually watch the whole 45-minute video, so you can enlighten me.
Well, first, I can't pronounce the name correctly, so I'm not going to repeat what you said. That car is really awesome. It's like a work of art.
Well, what makes it a work of art? Like, what's so special about it that's not found in other cars? Like, what's like, oh my god, this car is amazing about it?
Oh, gosh. Everything on the car is, like, designed for the... You can't buy any of those parts anywhere else. Like, everything was designed like a piece of art. Like,
oh, so it's literally completely custom. Like, they literally built everything from the ground up for this car.
Basically, yeah, they had to, like, have parts designed. Like, they had their own shops they were supervising. Like, and they probably checked all the parts to make sure it was exactly what he wanted.
That's pretty ridiculous. I mean, so, but if they custom made it, what do you mean? Like, if you check shops, and that's not custom made, is
like,
it?
He hired...
Oh.
He had to hire a couple of companies, that did things that his company couldn't do.
Oh, okay.
But they had to do what he wanted, or else he wasn't gonna pay him. So he checked to make sure it was what he wanted after they came up with the prototypes for the parts that he requested. And if he liked them, he was like, okay. If he didn't, he was like, this sucks, make a new one.
That is serious business. That guy is just like...
I mean, he wouldn't say that this sucks because he's Italian, you know.
I don't know. That seems like it'd be more of a reason to. Like, that's right, bitch. I'm Italian. I'm gonna call in that mob on you or something. I bet you, man. All them rich people seem like they're gonna be affiliated with something like that. I mean, maybe that sounds a little bit crazy. I'm not like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but it just seems like things like the mafia. Maybe not that they rule the world, but it just seems like they have their hand in a lot of things. I mean, I guess that's fair to say overall. I don't know. What do you think?
I think, you can say it, but that's like a totally different subject.
Well, it is, but I'm just saying.
That's a pretty. That could turn into a pretty lengthy conversation.
It could definitely. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that the mob has everybody, nothing like that or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I just mean those kind of things do still exist, and pretty much everybody knows it. It's not a secret, and you know, it's just the way things are. I don't know, man. It's crazy to me to think about that stuff. It's like you see that stuff in the movies, but you never think that, oh man, this is real. Like,
think that.
Well, yeah, but you know, most people don't watch a movie and go like. Most people kind of watch a movie and kind of laugh at it, like this will never happen. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, obviously there are far-fetched topics. Don't get me wrong. You know, I started it. Well, I mean, I was watching the counter. I have to, man. I'm building. And I'm also getting eaten by a spider right now, luring it into my tower. But it's okay. Here we go. There we go. Now we're a little bit better off on this side. Let me put another one over here for good measure. Alright. Wow, that tower is actually getting attacked. Well, I guess I should put something up here. But anyway, so more about this Pagani Huayra. I think that's how they pronounced it in the video you showed me at the beginning.
Just type in really awesome car. It looks like art.
I don't know, man. Really awesome car that looks like art. I mean, what about the Hennessy Venom we were talking about, man?
He was featured on. He also has car on Jay Leno's Garage.
Really?
And Jay Leno's Garage. Jay Leno Jay Leno has like 1 million cars.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying it's just, you know.
But he also drove it like after he presented it on the show, and then he had it on there again. But I guess.
I mean, I hate Jay Leno now after what kind of douchebag moves he pulled to Conan, but you know. How do you feel about the whole Conan thing? I know it's old news now, but did it change your opinion of Jay Leno at all? Like, I mean,
I didn't really follow that much. I just know that Conan was supposed to take over for Jay, and then apparently Jay was like, no. So, but I like Conan better than Jay because I think it's funnier.
All right. Well, here is the general down low of what happened. Long story short, Conan O'Brien, you know, he got put on primetime. He took Jay Leno's slot, and Jay Leno moved up a slot. Conan was very happy. Jay Leno wasn't getting the ratings he liked or whatever, and so he was basically like, hey, Conan, switch back with me. And Conan was like, screw that. I busted my ass for all these years. It's all I've ever wanted, and I finally have it. I'm not giving it up. And then basically the network let Conan go because of that.
Favoritism. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the long story short of it. You'll have to go look it up and read more about it, but that's the general gist of things. And it was, I mean, it's pretty messed up, because, I mean, they were supposed to have been friends, you know? That's a dick move. You don't do that, especially not to your friends. what if you were in that situation? Wouldn't you be angry?
I'd be a little upset, but
a little?
You know what they say. You know what they say about show business.
Whatever, man. You are a little upset. Whatever, dude. If that would only make you a little upset, I'd hate to see what it would take to make you really angry.
I honestly don't know what happened, because I have no intentions on being famous ever.
Ever. Like, zero. If you got... If
want to be famous.
Like, not even for, like, being, like, the coolest car guy ever, anything like that. If an opportunity like that presented itself. Like, what if that guy came up and was like, hey, you want to work on the Pagani Huayra with me? You would not accept it.
Work on it? That's different, because you're, like, behind the scenes. So you're not, like...
What are you talking about? They were in that video, a little bit of it I saw.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's different. That's not really being famous. It's just like...
Oh, are you telling me Pagani's not famous?
Built car.
So you mean... I don't know, man.
The car is famous, yeah, because he made the car. It's like, oh...
That's true.
Names on it, you know...
But still, I don't know, man, but still...
Car brand, anyway.
I don't know.
I don't want to be famous, is what I'm saying. I would not want to be famous.
I can understand not wanting to be famous to a certain extent. Like, I wouldn't mind being famous, I guess, if it was like mild fame, or like if people knew about me but they didn't know, you know, like who I was, like nonstop, or you know what I mean. Like if I go out and eat, I guess I worded that completely wrong and it was retarded. But like if I go out to eat and I can't go sit down with my family or friends without a mob swarming me, I don't want that. But it would be nice to be recognized, but not like swarmed.
Yeah, well, that's more like being well known. Being famous is like a different thing. Like being famous is like Will Smith is famous. Okay, so
I mean, yeah, but world renowned fame is like there are people who are not quite as ridiculous. I don't know, like if people
Subway is well known, but he's not really like.
No, I know that, but I'm saying
knock on the door trying to get naked pictures of him.
That's a little bit of an extreme example, dude. I don't know where that came from.
Everybody knows that.
What'd you say?
You're famous. Everybody wants to see you naked. Everybody knows that.
I don't know, dude. I don't think anybody wanted to see the Numa guy naked.
Who's that?
You don't know who the Numa guy is? Are you serious?
Oh, wait a minute.
He was like the original famous YouTube video.
Wait,
the guy who was lipping that Numa
like, Mia High or Mia Hay or something.
Mia High or Mia Hay? What is that, like Mecca Ha Mecca Hana Ho or something?
You know what I'm talking about.
Whatever, dude. You're over there saying weird words and shit. Mia Hay, Mia Ho, whatever you said. Dude, I don't even know. Freaking.
Yeah, I'm talking about. It doesn't matter.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know. I'm gonna set up a fort up here. This place is
I'm talking about.
I don't know, dude. That was just crazy over there. It seems like you don't know how to speak English anymore or something.
I know exactly how to speak English because I'm doing it right now. So.
I think you're speaking English, like in what was that, Brigadier? You was stop. That was like one of the best English things I ever saw. I don't know if it was just the version of it I had or what. Did you see it? I know you saw Brigadier or something.
The subtitle thing. I can't remember how much of it I saw because it was a long time ago.
Yeah. What the hell? Wow, there are a lot of ogres over here very early into this. Oh well, it's all good. Good thing I'm holding down the fort. It's all good. But yeah, man, I don't know. It was crazy. I mean, it would be. I guess it would be acceptable if it was like a bootleg, but it wasn't. Like, it was a legitimate copy that was from a professional company that marketed it. Like, it wasn't just something you get off the street or something. It was the actual Brigadoon. And I don't know if that's the version that actually ended up, being marketed at like Suncoast Video and all that kind of stuff. I don't know about any of that.
The guy just don't speak very good English.
But then what was he doing making subtitles in English?
Maybe he was really good at talking his way into getting jobs.
I don't know, man. That doesn't make any sense. Like, like
Japanese, and you're like, I speak really good at English, and he speaks something that's really good, but you don't know how to say, hey, stop right there.
I don't know, dude. That'd be like you're like, yeah, I'm a plumber, I can fix toilets great, and you talk your way into it, and then the guy comes in to fix your toilet, and he just digs a giant hole in the ground. It's like, here, shit in this.
Yeah, this is how they do it in the Middle East.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently in some places they don't even use toilet paper. Like, they just splash water up there and.
Well, I don't know that much about that, but I do know in some places they just dig holes in the ground. That's just common practice. Or there will just be a hole in the ground when you go into the stall.
Yeah, well, I mean, some places bathroom stalls are designed around like a thing in the ground. Instead of actually being a stand-up thing, it's just like a toilet seat. It's just like a thing on the ground that you squat over and just that's it.
Something like that.
That's pretty ridiculous. Oh, I should probably switch to my my Ranger now to make this easier. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Ranger go. Now it should be a million times easier when those ogres show up, and I need to pick up this. You aren't even picking up mana. Jeez, man. Don't upgrade those barriers and stuff near that crystal you're at, because when them ogres start coming, it is gonna be. I mean, you can handle the ogres, right?
I guess so. I mean, none of them hit the crystal yet, so. I mean, your towers pretty much kill them, but it's like I'll still shoot them anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, why not? But, I don't know. Hold on, this freaking ogre's all over the place up here. Dang, man.
Yeah, I'll get my eyes shot with lasers tomorrow.
Yeah, I remember you had mentioned that, and I asked you about it, but we got sidetracked. What exactly is the surgery? Like, there's the laser eye surgery is all the rage. Like, everybody talks about that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get that laser eye surgery and perfect my vision.
See her kinds. They got LASIK and PRK. LASIK is when they kind of like use this thing. It's like
that's very descriptive.
And then you like peel back part of your the protective coating on your cornea or whatever.
Yeah.
And they shoot your eyeball off lasers. It's like reshapes your
That's
whatever.
That's kind of crazy.
They flip the little flat back over, and you're done. But for a PRK, what they do is they just take a small section off, and then they shoot your eyeball off lasers and reshape it. And
so it's like the same thing, just
it's just less invasive, kinda.
Because I know you had mentioned that like it's supposed to be better or something. If it's, I don't know. It sounds like the exact same thing, except they don't take as much of the eye up or whatever.
Well, it's less invasive, and you can have it touched up later. I don't think you can have LASIK touched up later because it's scar tissue or something.
Yeah, I don't really know much about that. I mean, one of these days I may need it, considering it seems like I'm freaking going blind. Not blind, but, you know, my vision's a lot worse now than it was, like, even a year ago. So, it's kind of scary in a certain sense. Like, I hope I'm not actually going blind. I hope nothing crazy like that's happening.
We're not going to actually go blind. I mean, that'd be pretty extreme if you got some kind of weird...
Well, maybe I have glaucoma or something. I don't know. I ain't one of those crazy hypochondriacs, though. I'm not going to assume I have anything crazy. I don't know if I do or if I don't. But, hopefully I can get that checked up at some point. I mean, there are certain places that have, like, free eye exams and all that stuff, too. But that doesn't include checking for glaucoma. So, that's just seeing if you're blind as a bat or not. Of course, in your case, it doesn't take much to know that. You are, at least currently, blind as a bat. And speaking of...
my glasses.
Yes. So, on the topic, before we move on, when exactly is it that you said you go in for this surgery?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What time?
9:30 in the morning.
Jeez. Do you have to do, like, the same surgery, like, follow the same rules? Like, you can't eat for a certain amount of time or anything? Or?
Well, I remember them saying specifically, you do not have to fast, which means to me I can eat whatever I want. However long it is.
Well, that is what that means. I mean, are they going to put you under and all that stuff, or are they just going to jack you up on crazy painkillers?
You're awake the whole time. You see them scrape your eyeball.
That is extremely scary, and I would wear Depends, because it's a guarantee. I would soil myself. That would be it. Like, that would be it. I would soak through my Depends, in the words of the great Blue Iris. For anybody who knows who Blue Iris is, props to you, I guess. Maybe not.
One of my coworkers that had it done, he was telling me, like, yeah, you're awake the whole time. He was like, he said that, first of course, they numb your eyes, right? They give you a bunch of numbing eyes.
Well, I would hope so. Dude, if you could do it without any kind of pain medication, that would be insane.
Yeah, so they numb your eyeballs, and then, what do they do? Oh crap, I gotta upgrade that. They numb your eyes, and then after a while, they take this little scrubber thing, and they like scrub away part of your, cornea or whatever, the protective coating
That's
thing
just,
on there. And then after that, they strap your head down or whatever, and they put this little suction cup thing on your eye so your eye doesn't move. And then they shoot your eyeball with lasers, and after you're done, you can see better. That just
sounds so terrifying, though. It's like, yeah, you don't feel pain. I don't know, man. It would be like somebody performing an autopsy on you and then putting you back together or something like that while awake. Okay, that is a lot more extreme, I admit. But even still, I don't know. Like, gore doesn't bother me in general, but if I were the subject of that, I would freak the balls out. Like,
and there's like YouTube videos of it. You type in PRK surgery procedure or something like that, you'll see. I'm sure. I haven't watched it, but I've seen like LASIK done before. That was pretty gross. To me.
Well, I mean,
first
gross.
I saw LASIK surgery, like on video or whatever, I was like, I'm not getting that done. But I'd rather get the PRK surgery done.
I don't know, man. I do not think that I could do it. I really don't like, even if it gave you like the ability to see through walls or something like that, I still don't know if I'd be comfortable with that, because it is so, I just don't want to be awake for anything. Like, you have to be awake for it, or is there like an option to get put under, or?
I don't think there is an option to be put under. I mean, it might be. I mean, like, if there's some kind of extreme case where you're like some kind of, like, have some kind of crazy phobia or whatever.
Yeah, like me, the phobia of people not doing shit to your body while you're awake. I don't think I would call it a phobia so much as being normal. I don't know, dude. I'm surprised that you're totally okay with it. You're just like, it's all good. I'm a man. Where are my magic? Oh my god, dude.
Huh?
The ogres back here pushed my magic blockades around so much. I don't even know where they are. Oh well, it's not a big deal. They're still destroying everything. I mean, my towers are, so it's not like... It's not some big deal. I just don't know where the tower went. I mean, there's one magic blockade, but there were two back here, and it's I guess one of them did get destroyed. Oh, I know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm being so stupid right now. I forgot that I was on my ranger. So I was sitting here like, why can't I make the magic blockade? And I'm sitting here looking at my towers, and I didn't even pay attention to the fact that the word trap was all over it.
Crap, that's a big ogre.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she said that's a big ogre.
That's what I call mine. I named it after that character from the Nerds.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Ogre it is, man. You know, I love the Revenge of the Nerds, and they got that new show, King of the Nerds, or whatever the hell it's called. It's some reality show. It's so stupid.
King of the Nerds.
It's basically a reality. It's the same as any other reality show. It's like, I guess, who is the biggest nerd or something is the general theme. But whatever. I don't know. Do you like reality shows aside? Oh man, you know what? That reminds me. Good old Paradise Hotel.
Paradise Hotel?
You remember that? You introduced me to it.
Yeah, the first one they had, the first season, that was good. I don't know, I never watched any of the other ones. I think they came back like eventually, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, they made they made a second series, but I didn't really watch it. From what I understand, it wasn't really as good or whatever. But that first series was pretty epic as far as reality shows go. It was one of the first ones that had
pretty attention-getting, I guess you could say.
You know, most people didn't even know what it was that I spoke to. But I don't know, whatever. We're out of time, unfortunately, so we'll have to continue this again. It's been a good commentary, of course, as usual. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, go ahead and like the video. It helps a lot more than you can imagine. If you want to see more of this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe. If you'd like to see more of Broccoli, go ahead and let us know in the comments. We'll feature him more. I mean, in general, he's one of my best friends, so he's going to be on the show whether you like it or not. But if you want more Broccoli, you know, I guess the doctor always says it's good to eat your greens, right?
And so, corn too.
Yeah, and your corn, because his character's name is in Turner. But
I wasn't gonna tell him. I wanted to know. I wanted to like look, check out. If I look at my character like this, can I see? Can you?
Yeah, everybody's watching right now can see your character's name in the upper left-hand side of the screen. So technically, they could look up the
character though. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Where are you at? Where did you go? Oh, you're up here.
Like if I look at the front of my character, can they see it?
Everybody who's watching can see it if I come to you. Hold on, I'm coming over here. All right, here you go.
All right, see all the yellow stuff or the gold stuff? That's all corn.
Yes.
Giant turd.
So there you go. Elliott at his most mature moment. This is Elliott A.K.A. Broccoli here at his most mature, being
I should have named it Turdinator.
Yes.
I am the Turdinator.
Oh Jesus! All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh my God, that's a great way to end the video. Oh my God, that was epic. All right, guys. I'm speechless right now. Thank you for watching yet again. I'm sorry that we went over like this. I'm sorry that you had to witness this. But have a great night, guys.